The Runnemede Board of Education meeting is called to order. The Board of Education is in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975 entitled the Open Public Meetings Act. The time, date, and location of this meeting was appropriately advertised by notifying in retrospect, as well as posting notices in the Borough Hall, Runnemede Post Office, Mary Vold School, Align Bingham School, Grace Downing School, and the Runnemede Public School District website. Please rise and join us in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, board members.
Ms. Adair? Here. Ms. Beebe is not able to make it this evening. Ms. Davidson?
Here.
Ms. Farrell?
Here.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Here.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Sims is on her way. Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
You have a quorum.
Also present, Mark Iannucci, Superintendent, Dr. Sean McCarron, Business Administrator and Director of Curriculum Instruction, Mr. Steve Maloney, Vice Principal, Vold School, Ms. Gladys Hubbard, Director of Special Education, and Mr. Frank Hines, Supervisor of Building and Grounds. At this time, I need a motion for regular meeting minutes from August.
I'll make a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes from August.
Thank you, Maria and Patty. Any questions there? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella? Ms.
Yes.
Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, there's no presentations. I'm assuming they will resume in the near future. And for correspondence, right? No correspondence, okay. Public comment, any public comment on agenda items only? No, okay. All right, new chief.
Good evening, everybody. Just a couple updates on district enrollment. I should have sent you a breakdown. I think we have 838 students enrolled, with 3 out-of-district placements, compared to 827 students last year at this time. So we're up 11 students, which is always good. 150 students at Downing, 184 at Bingham, and 504 at School Pulse. Certain class sizes are capped already. The 11th school historian, the first grade at Bingham is a 25 piece. So any students who are enrolled to come first grade or then shifted over to Downing for now. So we try to accommodate what we can, but
Both fifth grade, both first grades?
First grades are
Okay.
25. Other numbers, some grade levels are higher, some grade lower in certain areas, but we're steady compared to last year. So it's good. Opening, it was a successful opening of the school year. There were any major concerns relating to the 3 buildings. The kickoff event that we held before school started was well attended again. Thank you to Dr. McCarron as well as the board office that helped organize that, as well as before and after care workers who did a great job. Assisting all the community vendors, just getting stuff out. So it was a beautiful night.
So many
good.
awesome.
So a lot of positive feedback for that. So thanks everybody for coming to that.
A lot of board members present as well.
We had some-
Just because, we like to try and make ourselves a little bit more visible.
We had some pictures with some board. I only saw one, Miss Panzarella, so thankfully last year all over. So.
Grabbing myself right out of there.
I did see that. I did see that. Fall sports and extracurricular activities are underway as well. Schedules are posted, things like that. So we're looking forward to those teams. We have here at Golden Sports, we still have cross country, girls and boys soccer, and field hockey. So it's positive. And then elementary schools have different clubs, whereas you well know, it's a good opportunity for the kids to stay after and be involved in things. Those are always heavily attended.
So let's start them ASAP so I don't have to pick up into
Yeah,
lists.
exactly.
It's a little chaotic.
Security drills and fire drills conducted in schools. Again, I'm going to talk a little about security. We started off the school year, unfortunately, with some incidents around the country that are not so positive. And then we had locally on Sunday night, I believe, it was a threat for several schools in the area. One of the schools, my own kids attend, so that causes a little concern. You have to have those conversations with your children, at 10 o'clock on a Sunday night. So for us, we do have things in place, and we've gone over some of these things. We do have a school safety team, obviously, that meets consistently throughout the year. As the school safety specialist for the district, I go to trainings all the time, try to keep things back and forth. We do work with New Jersey Office of School Preparedness, trying to get them out to train our staff to do some threat assessment stuff, as well in conjunction with our threat assessment team. that was started last year for the district. That's mandated now by the state of New Jersey. In 2022, we had to have a threat assessment team for the district. So that's made up of teachers, administrators, counselors, nurses, and other school personnel, where if it would get to a point where we're severely concerned about a student who came to the threat assessment team, then we would, kind of conduct that threat assessment together. Right now, to say threats in schools have been new in the past 2 or 3 years that's not accurate. I'm 52 years old. I remember things happened when I was a kid. I first got education, same thing. Anytime there's a threat made in a school, there has to be a screening done. Right? So there's a form that it could be a school counselor, it could be a child study team member, it could be a building principal. Dr. Karen and I have done in the past as well, if there's nobody else around. Where it's a screening to see if you have to do more things for that student. If it's a threat out of nowhere, like if you had a student who was your class president, plays 3 sports, and all of a sudden you're noticing he or she may say something that's out of the ordinary, or you start noticing some weird behaviors. A bear threat, right? So something that's not the baseline, I always forget that word. Now to spell it, I don't know how to say it. It's something, if it's not the norm for that person to say. You know what I mean? And that's when we kick in that threat assessment team, try to get as much help for that person, whether it be counseling services, whether it be you send them out for psychiatric eval, whether it might be services through Care Solace, it could be pediatrician, anything to help those people. Ms. Hubbard in the back, she's always involved as a school psychologist in some of those screenings as well. We try to help as much as we can. We can't prevent some things that come out of kids' mouths, or sometimes they say, but we can react to them. So we do have things in place that are more proactive than reactive, if that makes any sense. We've already had to do a couple this year just because kids see things in the news, or they might hear things, and it's a copycat thing. I remember when I started out in education years ago, I remember being outside for bomb threats in the mid-'90s, late '90s, almost every other day. I mean, we had to walk from one school in the rain, snow, or sleet. Mr. Barney was shaking heads for that. It's just like that copycat mentality. We're hoping that's it, but it's something that we're dealing with. Okay, I am going to send something out to some parents. Probably some correspondence, all the things we have in place. I'll clean this up a little bit. Just a form of what we do. If they have any questions, they can reach out. Sometimes we do have parents involved in some of those teams, so if it's something they want to get involved with, they're more than happy to. It's not that we're not doing anything, it's just that sometimes we do things behind the scenes, so to speak. Sometimes we're told when things happen like this in the public eye, less is more. If there are concerns, we had maybe 3 or 4 phone calls that gets to our office where we addressed it, but it wasn't anything that was mass hysteria. A couple of parents did keep their kids home that day, because if you remember, the way it was popped up on my phone, I think it was one of the local stations, the way it read, the alert was all schools in district, and it made it seem like all schools in South Jersey were closed that night.
We have to click on the link to see what schools.
Exactly, it was only that thought. But then there was copycats the next day. I know your children's school as well had that as well. So we're trying to, do the best we can, be more proactive and reacting to different things and making people at ease. But it is something that's addressed every day. Our SRO is awesome. He's been a great addition to the staff. I work with the chief of police on a consistent basis. I always get concerned when he tells, come get in the car with me. I'm always like, here we go. It's always something, it's always a positive thing, but it's always a good thing to have, because then he and I, get the opportunity to talk about some different things, and he's a great resource as well. So we are doing things as a district for safety and security, as well as threat assessment. We have the crisis team, we have all the other teams we have in place, pest management team, all that kind of stuff, but as far as school safety, that's always something that's, at the top of our minds as we come to school. So I just wanted to share that with you as we move along. Transportation, all 3 buses up and running, correct? No problems. We got a couple of runs we're doing, a little further distance away, whether it be if it's out of district placements or homeless students we're transporting back and forth, but they're doing a great job with all the stuff organized. And next Board of Education meeting is October 16th, which I believe is the second.
It's different because of the
Yes,
convention.
different because of back here. If you have any questions, though, please feel free. If you'd like to join a committee or a team, if you're interested, that we talked about, you can see something in your schools that you do differently, We always take advice and reinvent the wheel.
And sometimes they do want a board member on some of the teams.
Sometimes some of you are, yeah, some
Yeah.
of you are. Yeah. That's all I have, sorry.
Awesome. Any questions for Mr. Iannucci? Dr. McCarron?
Business office audit is underway. I want to thank Frank and his entire team for all of their summer work and projects, again, getting up and running. Everything looks great with the schools. We do have door projects that are still going on. Frank is working with the company right now to make sure that it's being done third shift for the doors that were not completed. Just with Bingham and Downing, there's a lot of different pieces to that door that have to be taken out, so that way everything is fully set up and secured and where we need the doors to be. Ms. Root and her team did an amazing job with before and after care summer camp, and also, like Mr. Iannucci said, helping with the kickoff event. Before and after care is up and running. Right now we are capped at preschool based on our numbers and enrollment for enrollment. So our enrollment is slightly above where it has been in prior years. New Jersey School Board Convention is end of October. And then also throughout the summer we ran a few preschool summer activities which were very well attended. We had our first Early Child Advisory Council meeting yesterday where we will have one teacher representative on each of those. But parents are able to attend, and we have different topics. Next month, we are focusing on overall health and well-being, nutritional things that our school nurses are going to be helping out in terms of preparing that presentation. And then if parents can't attend, we will be sending home information on whatever topic is addressed, so that way they'll be getting that as well. And then, of course, a big thing this year across the district is CUSAC is taking place, so the county office has a lot of moving seats. Things are getting settled, so many of the individuals who were in places no longer are, so it's getting to know new people and adjusting to what they will be looking for when they come in. So
Do we know when they're coming here?
usually it's January.
They haven't given us a date now. I have a meeting, county meeting on Friday.
Okay.
I don't see it happening before January.
All right.
That's all I have.
Any questions for Dr. McCarron? No? Okay. Principals, nurses, building and ground, special education reports, any questions there? Fire drills and stuff get underway now. They'll be back in October. Any other reports? Committee reports there? Camden County Ed Services?
The other thing I have on October 1st is the Gloucester-Camden County Joint County Meeting at Adelphia's. And the theme is going to be goal setting, and Teresa Lewis, the field service representative, she will be hosting that. And again, October 1st at 6 o'clock is dinner, and then 6:45 if you're doing the hybrid is begins at 6:45.
Oh, you can do it online?
Yes, you can do the hybrid.
Can I see, do you have that thing?
I'm going to send out a list to all of the board members to see what you want to sign up for, so that way I can get everyone registered.
Okay. You mean like a whole list of things
Yep,
coming
of all
up?
the upcoming events for New
All right.
Jersey school boards, everyone is registered for convention. But if there's any county meetings, things like that, I'll make sure that you guys are registered.
Okay, or just send out an email. I don't want to register if we can't go.
No problem.
Anything else? No? I guess we'll all be back up and running in a couple weeks. All right, new business. I need a motion to approve property and transportation items numbers 1 through 4.
I'll make a motion to approve items 1 through 4 in transportation.
Yeah, you're here. All right.
Second.
Motion made by Patty. We got it. I got you at 6:35.
All right.
I got it. If I got it, I know he
I
has
wrote down
it.
6:36.
Oh, excuse me. Maybe his eyes are younger than mine. I said 35. Motion, first by Patty, second by Barbie. Any questions there? Roll call, mark
Is
the
it down?
calendars. Dates.
Yeah.
Ms. Davidson.
Sorry.
Yes,
Ms. Farrell.
yes.
Mr. Lego. Ms. O'Brien.
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella.
Yes.
Ms. Sams.
Yes.
Ms. Spalding.
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under personnel, I need a motion to approve items numbers 1 through 12.
I'll make that motion to items on 1 through 12.
Motion made by Dennis,
I'll second.
second by Lisa. Any questions there?
Just to point out, item number 3, I did receive a question regarding those positions in terms of indoor air quality designee, a HERA coordinator, 504, just in terms of where those positions came from. Those positions are state-required positions. And many times you might not hear from these positions. That would be the goal of the district, that we don't hear from these positions, because that means everything's going well. When things don't go well, that is when those are the individuals who would be responding and who would be the representatives to the district to be in contact with the state, to work with Mr. Iannucci, to work with the school solicitor, so that way everything is addressed in those areas. But if anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask.
Anyone? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Samms?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under finance, I need a motion to approve items numbers 1 through 9.
I make a motion to approve items number 1 through 9.
Second?
Motion made by Maria, seconded by Naomi. Any questions? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Samms?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
Under curriculum, I need a motion to approve items numbers 1 to 3. 3 was added. Motion made by, who was that? Sorry, Heather. Motion made by Heather, so quietly over there.
I'll second.
Maria, yeah, Maria, second. Any questions there? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Samms?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
No HIP report, but we still have 1 through 4 under policy and public relations for a motion.
I'll make a motion for items 1 through 4.
Motion made by Maria,
I'll second.
second by Dennis.
We'll get the remote meetings abolished.
Love that. Any other questions there? Roll call.
Ms. Adair?
Yes.
Ms. Davidson?
Yes.
Ms. Farrell?
Yes.
Mr. Lego?
Yes.
Ms. O'Brien?
Yes.
Ms. Panzarella?
Yes.
Ms. Samms?
Yes.
Ms. Spalding?
Yes.
Motion passes.
At this time, we are open for any public comments. Anybody have any comments at this time? If not, again, our board meeting next month for our attendees is the second week, because we will be at the convention the third week on October 16th, 6:30 here at Volz. I need a motion to adjourn. Oh, thanks, Patty, that was quick. Motion made by Patty, I need a second. Second by Barbie. All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes have it. Thank you, sir.
I just had to be for